Testing 1, 2, 3. My mic is back online again. Very good. I was saying you're listening to Radio Blender. Let's put the stream onto Discord. There we go. Alright, I was well prepared. We're gonna start in a few minutes. We got Frank Drabin. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. Just gonna put the music a little softer. There we go. I see Kaisen. Hope you're doing fine. Welcome to the stream. Raf van Raffles. The same goes to you. Hope the weather is nice. Prior code. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys Monday is gonna go well without struggles. Raining, I see. The raining season starts again. Frank is just installing a game called Rain World. Is that for real? Let me go to Steam. Wow! I'll be damned. The Rain World is a game. Alright. Seems like a fun 2D game. Just in case if, keep in mind at the end of the stream we need subjects, we need a daily, and or I think it's a good idea that we're gonna keep what we did for this week also for the next week. 6 days a week we're going to make some nice objects. And on Sunday we're gonna join all these objects together. I do got a little bit explain here and there about it, in case people who didn't think of it want more about that in a second or a minute. Kevin Sunny Ray is late today. Alright. Yeah, you get a smoke. We're gonna start in 6 minutes. I would like to have a little wait for people to come in anyways. Some people don't want to wait for 10 minutes, have a nice chat. They just want to hear my lovely voice. Alright, 5 more minutes. I've seen a lot of amazing entries, by the way. And if you guys cannot come up with a subject, then we still have one more list left of Frank, which is, I believe, alternative transports. Yeah, alternative transport with unicycle, penny parting, tricycle, bicycle, space hopper, scooter or hoverboard. But of course, if you guys have something else, then I would like to know that. Then we keep the one of Frank as backup for the days that we really don't know anything. Of course, we have electronics on the list. I don't have a daily with it. We have ammunition and we have expressions. Hit the road, Jack. I'm on my phone watching, so sub. Okay, sub is fine. Sub to you too. Raf says kitchen appliance. What you say, kitchen stuff. Very wrong, but correct. Kitchen appliance, sounds like a good one. We can make a kitchen now. Now we do the last day as making a scene. I was thinking maybe we should make each week a part of a car, and then the end of the year we build a car. So you can just put it all together. So the upcoming week we're going to make some engine parts. The end of the week we're going to put engine together. Stuff like that. It's a little bit silly, but yeah. I think we have too much weeks for a whole car though. Alright, 3 more minutes. Might kind of a good idea for certain parts, yes. I see Outmind. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. I hope your Monday is good. I guess that... we still have more music. For the weekly, we could model our mom. LOL. Well... I think for your mom... You don't have enough RAM memory on your video card. Iris Jack says board games. There we got Erwin. I was waiting for you already. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. I hope the Monday is good for you. Being good for you. One thing I should not forget. Oh yeah, wait. I should have it somewhere. Nope, not that one. Some commercial for my merchandise. You can buy a very cool t-shirt or a very nice mask. A part of the money will go to competition prizes, of course if it's available. And another part goes to the foundation, my wallet of course. Alright. Okay, that is enough music. Let's start the competition. JB, if it fits on Shopee, I'm interested. Reben says it's hosing down with rain. I have to get my son from nursery. I always seem to go to the nursery when the live stream is on. That's a shame. Weekly idea, Iris Jack animation intro video. Yeah, I see where it's going. That's my fault, yeah. I should have kept in mind what you were doing, Frank. I'm sorry. Alright, so enough about this. It is time for the competition down here. The overall subject was a playground. For 6 days long, you had to make a certain item, and on day number 7, you had to join all these items together into a nice playground, which I think it was a cool idea. I believe this idea came off Outmind, so thank you a lot for this idea, and I think we should add this in every week, I think. But before we start off, I just want to say for the people who didn't know, of course I said it was a surprise what we were doing on the end of the whole show. Certain other people did know what was the planning on day number 7, as in joining things together. Now I just want to say for the people who didn't know what you can do, which we think is the best, Outminded was saying so, is if you have an object on each day, put everything into the same blend file. So as you can see down here, I have made different collections. I made a swing set, I saved it up, and on the next day I opened the same save and I made a slide, etc, etc. I was just putting my stuff offside. So it's way more easier on the last day to straight away join everything together. Then you don't have to, append and join all your objects into one scene, which is of course a little 30-minute trick to save time on your work. I hope I explained this the right way. So yeah, this is my scene down here. Very good, right? Anyhow, let's take a look at the wonderful entries of what you guys have been making. On day number 1, we did a swing set, and the first entry is of Sheep NL, my first entry ever. 32 minutes, made realize how little a half hour is, LOL. 32 minutes, you're being honest, it's okay, you're still in. It is a nice swing made out of wood, made out of a piece of rope, I would say, and a plank. I like the little detail of water down here. See that a lot at very much used swings. I only don't know what these skittles are down here. Maybe some toys or whatever. This model in overall, I think it's very interesting. And yeah, 30 minutes is not much. Yeah. I like how you have added a little bit of detail here at the side to just keep these poles from splitting even wider, I would say. D-swing. Oh, these are... What is DIY? I see that a lot the last time and I have no idea what it means. D. I don't even know how to pronounce it. These are flowers and rocks. Well, yeah. I would just say these are overseas jelly beans. Do it yourself. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the information. I'll keep my mind on that and not onto that. That's very nice. Very good start here. Then we have one of 3D Bubble. He's been very creative by using a tree and put a swing onto the tree. I think it's a very nice one. The tree looks nice, low poly. The swing looks nice. Only figured out that this rope might be able to slide down slowly. But it can also be too difficult and things, of course. Making stuff yourself at home is what Iris says. Yeah, just take it easy, Erwin. You can only do what you can do, right? I like this idea of having it into a tree. I think that is a very, what do you call it, original? Very nice. Then we have one of me. I'm going to keep it super simple this week. So yeah, it just it saves a lot of time. You can spend a lot more onto, I don't know, make it colorful. These are not strings, of course. This is not a chain. I had to think mostly of Russian type of playground. So this is just stiff metal, and they can go all the way around it without the string or chains, you know, roping itself up. I've noticed that at one of the places where I live, they had like chains, and some of these people were just smashing these swings around the pole, and then it ended up like very tight on here. And little kids couldn't play with that anymore, so I wanted to get rid of that. The only thing that I could have done is make like another piece down here, so it would be more secure, I would say. Very nice. Anything else that I would change to this? No, I'm happy with that. Maybe you guys have something to say. Let me know. This was not different from all the others. Thank you guys. Only complain about have your entries that you kept the same 2 colors for every piece. A bit of color variety. Yeah, I was thinking about the last one that maybe the fence should have been different, but sure. Different colors. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Thank you. Yeah, then we have one of Edwin Sunny Ray entry for the swing set. I go low poly this week, which is always nice and saves a lot of time. I do still like how you have made some kind of a texturing on here. You got a change, very nice. The modeling overall looks good, and you got like this supporting kind of beam between in. This should make it look more robust. You got enough light in here. I think the shot is just fine as it is. Looks very nice. Yeah, what I also just like is that people have a different way of doing so. Some use a rope, others use a chain, others use just like a stiff plank between in. In this case, it's like a nice rubber piece, so it's not like too stiff onto your butt. Very friendly. Also like that you've used a little bit of bumping in here. I see that right now. It's just perfect as it is. The background is very nice. I like it. Then we have one of Merlin, and I believe Merlin didn't join with everything. It's okay. If you join already with one just for fun, it is okay by me. Just scaling this upward a little bit. I don't know why. Over here we see multiplied things. I just have to see. It might be because 610, 610, 510. Yeah, okay. I think when he started working on it, he also put in the, what it's called, the seesaw, but that is later on. So, I don't know. It is okay. Let's take a look at it. The model looks nice. I like how this piece down here is different from what everyone else did. It's just like a hanging beam, probably with some very big bolts into this. Some nice chromey chain, wooden plank. I like how it's in a sand pit, which is child friendly. Unless there are a lot of cats and dogs using it as a toilet. The seesaws in the back. Well, look kind of nice. It's very simple. I only wonder how this mechanic down here will work. Seesaw is very simple, but it really needs something in order here to, you know, let not the pole be a separate thing, or else, you know, we know where it's ending up with. Erwin says the seesaw is too distracting. Yeah, I rather want people to just focus on the objective as much as possible. If you still have time left, or spend the time onto your objective model, or just stop. That is what I would say. Don't just focus on other things around it, background, etc. But yeah, the swing set looks very nice. I like that. I like to see that people are not really copying each other and think of different things. Then we have one of Raf van Ravel, swings you don't see anymore. You're right. A swing with a boat. Now, I do know swings with boats. My grandpa used to make like miniature, what is it called? Fanfare? Or, you know, stuff they're moving through the country with all these things. Like a Ferris wheel and swing boats. He used to make, you know, that kind of stuff, and he used like swing boats too, very big. Yep, thinky. But yeah, I like how you use the boats here. Just makes it look different from anything else. I would only say that the step up is a little bit too high. You need like a bit of a ladder or anything to get on here. But I understand why it's high, because I start swinging, this part will, you know, hit the ground here. Yeah, and it's near the sea. Got some rust on it, which is very good. A funfair, yeah, okay. Not a fanfare. Yeah, nice idea. I like that it's different from anything else. Points for that. Then we have one of Kaisen. I've tried to go for realism this time, but 30 minutes is not enough time. I stopped reading because I was thinking, did I read anyone else? You say you don't have enough time. I still think it is very nice for the time you had. Like, first of all, the grass looks outstanding. I really love the way how it looks. Second of all, you got some materials onto your structure of the swing. Got some rust on it. The chains are rusty. This very gives an apocalypse / Russian type of playground feeling here. I do like the seats though. They kind of remind me of little pellets for some reason. But yeah, I just like that you just went for destruction instead of just clean. You get also points for that. Yeah. It's not like only think like, you know, how you make the model, but also think how can you make your artwork different from everyone else. And I think you have done an amazing job doing so. Looks very nice. Don't have anything else to add to that. Maybe a support beam here at the side. I see a lot of others, but maybe it's me. The only one has a supporting beam is Erwin so far. That is just very nice. So we have one of the Ultimator. Entry for my swing set. Wanted to go for realism, but I made something with a combo of cartoonish and realism style. Got too realistic. Got to realize today that 30 minutes is not enough. Alright. Realism. What is that? Is that a bet? Swing bet. I like the idea of having a bed like this, and then you can sleep or do something else what you do on your bed. I like this idea though. Only it seems like this structure is a little bit too wide to fit in here. And what would also be nice that I'm thinking of it is actually a couch type of swing. You see that sometimes too. A bed swing is in this case. I would say it's a very good start. Only, yeah, the width in here is a little too tight. I'm just going to take that these are the swings or the ropes, or maybe it's just metal like I kind of did. Yeah, but it's a very good start. I like this. We have one of Ida's Jack swing set designed and built by me in 2014. Built in a playground in... Was it you? I thought it was Outmind that came up with this stuff. I'm getting confused right now. Or did Outmind came up with this and you are the one who built this stuff? I'm very confused. It's still standing today with steel legs and powder coated top bar, cut, welded and painted by me. Seats bought from Germany. Wickstead chains from England. It's kind of cool if you make this kind of stuff for children. Excuse me. It really gives me like a modern type of feeling with these plates, and especially with these knobs on it. It's very a modern style. I like that. It's also once again different from what anyone else did, adding a lot more detail onto it. I also like how you've put an arrow on the ground to let people know how a swing works. I mean, if this arrow wasn't there, I would have gone left to right and hurt myself a lot. But yeah, I like these little baskets where you can get into. The only thing that I find dangerous though, but maybe you didn't do that in real life, is that the pipe on here is like open. I can imagine kids climbing onto this and then for some reason put their hand in here and they trip, they fall, and they just break the arm or something. I believe I was thinking this after you were saying like, you know, you need to take care it's safe for kids though. But I like it, very nice, very fresh colors here. Then we have one of prior code says simple as. It is indeed another one of these wooden, more of simple old school style models, just some wood and some nice rope with a hole, and then put it into a knot. This thing, plastic, and some plastic on the side here. Did I say something weird again? I like this idea, but what I would have done different, like if you would just go for a nice old school wood style and old school rope style, then I would say that this seat down here needs to be wood too, and get rid of these things on the side to make it just look very old school type of swing. The textures are nice, says Kaisen. I agree with that, especially on the rope. Very detailed, very nice. The green background fits in well with the brown. I like it. And then we're gonna go to the slides. Okay. I'm a bit confused now here. Yeah, we're gonna go to the slides. The first slide is of me, low poly. Again, the same color. Already been said in the chat. If I could do something different next time, maybe. I mean, I have seen slides where it's just flat. I would just do a half shape into it, like a half pipe type of idea. Maybe. Anything else? No. I'm amazing, and that is what it is. Then we have one of Sheep NL, not happy with it, but might as well submit. Wasted too long to try to get it bent sideways too, but couldn't make it work. Alright, I like this idea of the stairs being from the side instead of onto the back, which you see a lot. Make it a little bit more artistic. The stairways is definitely something different. Reminds me of like a wooden stairway somehow. I like how you've been putting a little bit of ground. Some water at the end. I think the shape here worked out pretty well. I like this idea though. If you would want to add a little more to it, like you've been adding these side panels here, maybe take another one of these, put it at the corners, and then fix like a roof onto it. I'm just saying something. But I know overall I think this is a refreshing model. Erwin says need handle for the stairs. Yeah, it could get very slippery when wet though. That is true, and then it's gonna be difficult to climb up there. Maybe. Little grip would be nice, yeah. And maybe next time try to get it a little bit more into the screen. You got a lot of screen here, especially at the sides. Cut them off, make a nice square render out of it. Then we have one of Erwin Sandire, entry for the slide, finish modeling in 28 minutes. I go experimental a lot and waste much time. After setting the camera light, the time was already 31 minutes. Oh boy, oh boy. Should we put this into the entries then? I mean, he's 1 minute over time though. But the slide itself looks very nice. This is kind of what I meant with my slide, like having a bit of a half pipe like this. To give it more of a slidey feeling. I like how you use one pole here with a very strong foundation. I'll guess if this pole is like a good piece of metal, that it could work like this. The stairways itself is definitely an artwork of its own, I would say. It's very different from what I've seen. Very nice child safety in mind. Well, you got like the side here. If it gets slippery, you can hold on to it. I also like the way how you have added this the lower piece to the ground here though. Like a lot of people would just make like a little pole down here and connect it up to the pole. You can even slide off from here though. Like the background with it. The light is okay. I think it's a good entry. The stairways was the vault cube. Yeah, I think Erwin is the only one who never deletes the vault cube and shows some respect for it. And I think we all can learn something from that. Then we have one of Xian. And he made a very special slide here. Very much a roller coaster type of slide. The only thing that I find a little bit ashamed that this piece here is not just a little bit lower, so the rule of physics would make more sense, because now it seems like it is just as high as down here, and that means you will lose force when you go up, and then you will go backwards and forwards and backwards, etc. But I think this idea, you know, just for a joke, is fun, a fun idea. So yeah, just the half lower I would say, and maybe a little bit closer up or a little smaller bump in there will make this over here like a little bit more straight-ish, so you don't get flying. I like the little house with it. It's a very cool idea. I like the stairways with it. It only seems like, but I think that is the illusion of the way the camera is facing it, and that is very small. It looks like the stairs pieces are floating. I don't think it's floating, but could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like it's floating there. Yeah, it needs to be connected. Because if this was like a futuristic type of idea with floating stairways, there should be like a mechanism visible, you know, with magnets or some kind of a force, whatever. So I like this. It needs some work on the stairs though. The Danish looking slide. They have similar slide at water parks. Oggy and the cockroaches might have this. Feel like I saw this there. I like that you guys are sharing some info with it. Then we have one of Iris Jack. This thing is not made for fat people though, because you're not going to get anywhere. There's nothing wrong with fat people though. But yeah, it looks like you can get stuck in here very easily, unless the people are very big. I think long. I definitely like this idea that you can just sit here and, you know, use this piece down here to put your hands onto, and then you can sit more easier and, you know, throw yourself away by holding yourself to this piece. go faster off the slide. I like the stairways, very simple, but it has everything it needs. Very simple model. That's very nice. Raf says the lighting is very nice. There is a lot of light in here though. Only I find the ground and the background a little bit different. But in this case, of course, all about the slide. And if it's about the slide, I really like the model. Then we have one of Raf, old D-side slide. It reminds me of more of a theme park type of slide though. Which is not too bad. It reminded me of Roller Coaster Tycoon way back in the days. You also had like a slide like this. Only 4 to 5 people can go in this thing at the same time. Seaside, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's of course also a slide, but I don't think you see this in playgrounds, unless it is one of the bigger playgrounds, like you pay like $1 or $2 entrance, and you have like trampolines in there, and you know, a lot of crazy stuff. I think this could fit in easily in there. Kind of looks like a lighthouse, says Outmind. It kind of does. Maybe that's why it's called a sea slide. Wonder how high this is. Very high, I think. I like the idea of seeing something different though. Yeah. I cannot remember what they're called in roller coaster anymore. They had a certain name too there. Then we have one of Yeef. My first entry, lonely slide during the rain. Wow, that's definitely a different type of slide here. It's a very thick slide down here. Very dangerous, I would say. Like, the wind is fast enough and it's very wet. The kid will get blown off off the side. Of course, I like to be silly sometimes. I like the way how it's like a platform up on top with a sideways barbed wire or jail door or whatever it's called this. And that there are 2 slides, so if one is too busy, you can go on the other one. I like the effect of rain here. I would almost say it could be snow, like a very snowy, very windy. I'm ready to chat. Spiral slide. It's a slide during stormy season. 2 slide for the price of 1. Yeah. Also, yeah, I don't know. I would like to see this when the ground would be white too, and then a little bit snow on top. I think then the effect plus the light from the side would really fit in a lot more. Like a very, you know, it's night outside. There are just a few lamps, very snowy. I think that would fit a lot. 2 for the price of 1. Points for that. Then we're gonna go to Iris Jack, re-upload after a long render. And that's a very nice slide. I like how you've used a slide with different parts. Only missing some bolts at the side here to keep it together. I'm not gonna talk about the tower though. A very nice twirly slide with a lot of detail already in there. See that a lot at McDonald's. The start is very good. Just some bolts in there for next time. And maybe on the inside here, I actually don't know. Would it be safer to have closer gaps? Swimming pool slide. Yeah, but you see that at McDonald's too, these kind of things. Or at least it depends on how much you're gonna get there. The background fits in well with the green. If there's one thing or two things I like fit in with green, it's orange and purple. Then we have one of Kaisen. My back hurts seeing how rusty it gets over time. I have upended grass from 30-minute swing. Hope that is okay. Sure, it's okay. It's all about the slide in the end. That's a very rusty slide though. There are things that I like how simple model it is. And there is also something that I do not really like, and that is this part down here. Like if you're not being careful and you slide down while holding this thing down here, your fingers are gonna get screwed up. You're gonna get stuck in here. That's very dangerous. This texture on here is very nice. I love the rust on here with some colors and more rust. I like how the rust on each step is different instead of repeating. Very nice. But this year, don't do that ever again. It's gonna get accidents. Then we have one of Ultimator. Became late today to slow net. Anyways, hate when you walk back to the slide after getting down to enjoy another fall. This is the perfect slide for you. Oh, I see. PS, the gray thing was intended to be steel is metal look, but it turned out cement rather than steel. I like the idea of going down and end up at the stairs where you can go up and go down to the other one again. That's a very nice idea. Or, well, I thought for a second that this slide would end up to this stairs here, but it's different. I like the idea to not having to walk back for miles again to have another go on it. I do not like the split down here though. I think all of the guys will start feeling it when you end up here. It's gonna hurt a lot. Maybe what you can do next time is if you use an HDRI, it mostly have like a sky and clouds and that kind of stuff. That could reflect very nice onto this chromey type of stuff. Yeah, this I don't even want to know what's all going to happen. Imagine this corner will end up in your scratch. Very bad. But yeah, going around to the ladder, very nice. I like that a lot. And HDRI can fill up the sky and give some nice reflection. Then we have one of prior code. Burned myself on many of these. I'll bet you mean like in the hot summer, where you can bake an egg on this. It's gonna, yeah. This is a very different slide from what we've seen at anyone else, of course, including the last one. I like how there are some of these logs on here, and there is some metal, and yeah, it looks very different. Indeed, very different. I don't want to know how it feels like in the hot summer. I'm gonna burn yourself. Very good. But points for making it look different than anyone else. I would only say that this lower part here needs to be a little bit off the ground, or else if it's getting rainy, muddy, and whatever not, it just go all into onto the track, on the track. Sorry, on. I'm gonna learn it. Then we're gonna go to the monkey bars. The first one is of me, of course. I like what I did here, 100%. I did take a look at reference pictures though. At first I had like a piece down in here, and then I seen at the pictures. A lot of them, it will start just a little bit off from here. Anything else? Maybe it needs a little different color, or if I could choose another thing, then I would say, which I think I seen at Kaisen, or one of these, some knobs at the side to make it look like there are bolts or something to hold the structure together. It would be a nice detail. Anyways, anything, I don't know, maybe you guys have something to complain. Let me know down below in the comment section. Then we have one of Kaisen. I need to do more dramatic lightning. Well, it's okay. Once again, a very nice one. I like how do you all, you climb on it on the inside and then trying to turn around and then monkey bar to the other side. Dramatic lighting or lightning. Or you can make it look dark and then some thunder and rain and whatever. Make it look dramatic. Or you can just put a Karen's face near it, and it's also a dramatic picture. But I like the idea of seeing a different type of model. It looks way more challenging. The rust looks good. The color looks nice. The grass looks fine. Clouds are nice. It's once again a very nice piece. Then we have one of SquareX. He came in for a joke because Monkey Bars, and apparently Monkey Bars is also a chocolate brand. Hey, it's been a while since my last thingy, but today I'm back with Monkey Chocolate Bar. I did notice one thing straight away, and someone else also was saying this, that some of these letters are facing, you know, the way how you can read them, and others are facing the other way, which is the only kind of thing that is odd, I would say. But yeah, this is Monkey Bar. This is out from the objective, yeah. But I've been joking around too with the Pizza Hut. Well, you need to make a hut. You know, jokes is okay. It's okay. It's only difficult to make the last objective being a playground. Sure. Is it still okay? 3D bubble is late. It's still monkey bars though. Yeah. I see. So we have one of Sheep and L. Doesn't say anything. That is fine. Unlike this this structure what I'm seeing here, it's once again something different. I like how you have like a stairways type of platform thing down here. It adds a lot more detail, I would say. The only thing that needs to be different next time, it's floating way up in the sky. Put it down a little bit, and it looks a lot more realistic. But in overall, I really like this model though. It's going up, monkey bar to the other side, and then go off again. Now, there is one thing I find silly. I have seen, well, you've seen on the news too, like a video of terrorist ISIS doing the monkey bar. But when are you going to do a monkey bar when you're about to blow yourself up, or on an airplane or whatever? Anyhow, we're gonna go to 3D bubble. I forgot to upload my slide entry. Ignore it if you want. I just didn't want to miss a day. It is fine. We're gonna take a look at it. One entry seems like two entries. A swing set and a slide in one, which is fine. I like the idea of having one kind of structure. And this is something that people could have done too, trying to make pieces so on a way that you can all connect it together. I think that's a very creative idea. The slide looks good. The swing set looks good. I like how you got little whatever it is, knobs down here. Just give it a little bit more detail. This is perfect for in the garden, I would say. Something for Frank and his son. And then we have another one of 3D Bubble, which is the monkey bar. A little bit the same as the one of Kaisen, except for the fact that this one seems to be or higher or has lesser pass between it, so you can easily climb up, stand on here, and then monkey bar that way. Very simplistic. I like that. That's actually all. And then we have one of Iris Jack freestanding monkey bars. This is similar to the ones I used to make, but we had them attached to the tower units for extra support. They need to be able to handle 8 drunk idiots hanging off them. I post the actual pictures of these products in 30 minutes chat. We have seen them. You need to scroll back a lot. These are also very nice monkey bars. What I especially like about this one is the rings. It is something different. You always see like bars on the top, like straight. And these ones are rings. I like this idea. I am wondering if these rings are like solid onto it or that you can swing with the ring. Oh, you just posted right now. Do I want to look? Hope it's not a picture of your pants being down and your butt in the sky. Oh. Well, you look at that. With an arrow, actually. Wow. Oh, so it is. Yeah, okay, kind of. Yeah, this slide seems a little lesser high, I would say, or at least the sides of it lesser high. Ah. And here are the bars. All right, I like that. It is cool to see, you know, some of people's work besides Blender actually. I like that. Just drinking some coffee. Then we're gonna go to Prio Code. Simple, natural monkey bars. Natural monkey bars? I've never been to the jungle and I see natural monkey bars. But I'll guess you just mean as in wood. I like this idea though. It's a little bit more difficult because these handles are off from each other. I think it's more difficult, I'm not sure. But I like this idea of a single pole. Yeah. I don't have anything too much to say about it. Any other than it's a shame that this, I think this is also supposed to be wooden pole. Yeah, this texture down here is a little bit stretched, while the texture on these poles looks very nice. Looks very good. Points for the idea though. Very nice. All right. Then we have one off Xian. Doesn't say anything, which is fine. And this is a hot lava monkey bar. Very dangerous if you fall into it. Oh, that speaks for itself. I like the idea of just, you know, fantasying around to just make something dangerous. Maybe for a game this would be very nice. I don't have anything else to say. I do like how smooth it is and the material on here. Very cool. Sometimes you need a little motivation to make it to the other side, is Buckstain saying. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I like to see some fun stuff in there. Then we have one of Erwin Sunny Ray. Go monkeying with my customized bar. I think it's funny here how you have made like a side support on it. you know, to make it look very strong and structural, robust type of thing. And then the bars between in are on the thin side. Yeah, I would only say these between in bars, make them a little bit more thicker though. Like if you want to really have a robust structure, I think it will work a little bit better. I do like the little knobs on top here, as in, you know, it's been bolted to the poles down here. I like the concrete underneath, makes it look very strong. And the color is nice, the background fits in well. This thing can survive a hurricane, yeah. Or a drunken, guys. That's true. Alright. And then we're gonna go to the seesaw. Geez, got a lot to go. In this case, we have one of me. Not very interesting. People seem to like it though. If I could do something different, then I should have done something different with the seat though. I don't like the seat. Anything else is fine. Or maybe a different color. Then we have one of sheep and hell. Sheep and hell is, by the way, Buckstain. To the people in English that want to know what Buckstain means, it basically means baked stone. Buckstain, baked stone, I think. Might be something different though. He has an animation. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. I like how the seesaw is also going up and down. I like how you have made like a little plating down here for some reason, whatever it is. You got this yeah, that it can move, I would say. I like that. Very simple. Very nice animation. A brick. But yeah, it could be a brick too. Buckstain brick. Okay, you got me there. Then we have one of Iris Jack. The mirror tool is my friend on this one, but the springs took half the time to make. We'll need to find a better way of doing springs. This is another one of our playground items here at my fam business. We built all of it except for the springs. Makes sense. Anyways, here's wonderful. Wow, that sounds magic. That's definitely a special looking one. It's very detailed. It makes a lot of sense what you're seeing. Like a lot of people don't have the stand for the feet. The seat itself looks like it's like a soft kind of material, not too soft. The springs, yeah, I like that little knob, so it's not too dangerous to bash your head against it. It looks like, I'm not quite sure, it looks like someone could sit here, but it would be very dangerous to get your skin stuck between those springs. But it makes a lot of sense. I really like that. Posted in the 30 minutes too. Let's take a look. Wow. Looks very nice, yeah, very realistic. Was this middle part here meant to sit on it, or is it just, you know, supposed to be decoration type of thing? Some birds are up here again, flying near my window. Get out of here! Well, they usually stand on it. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. Then we have one of N2A, as I like to call him. He made a, yeah, a very different design. You need to have a very good balance, I would say, to have a plank on a pyramid type. Definitely something different. Definitely very dangerous. I do like the handles on it where you can hold your hand onto it. Yeah, maybe it could use a little bit of modeling work onto the handles. Try to get this like straightened out or something with a bolt onto it. And maybe not like go for a pyramid shape. You can go for like a triangle shape. Seen that more. Yeah, this is definitely a challenge. Maybe this is for grown people. Have some fun on it. Irish Jack says reminds me of Marty McFly's hoverboard from Back of the Future. Erwin at the circle, scale it down, rotating 90 degrees, translate it anyway in X, add screw modifier, raise the screw value. You understand? If you can understand that, that's very clever, because most of the time when I read stuff, I don't know what people are talking about. Then we have one of Erwin's Ray, Sky High Seesaw, Sorry Kids, Adults Only. Wow, that's a very big one. Holy smokes. You need to kind of have the same weights for this one. Like if one whale is gonna sit on here and a fishy is gonna sit on that one, the whale is never gonna get up there. So you need to kind of have the same weight, and then it might just work. You might have, need some seat belts on this one. But I do like the idea of a what is it called? Seesaw for grown-ups. Well, one person, yeah. I don't know, one person needs to sit on here and another one needs to push this while the person sit on it and push, and then someone needs to jump. Maybe there needs to be like a little rope onto it. But who knows? It is definitely a challenging one, and I like the idea though. It looks very secure. I like the seats on it. Very nice. Imagine being stuck on the top with your legs wiggle around. Oh boy. You saw it on Google. Okay. Yeah, and I like I'll guess it's cement or concrete or whatever. Looks very nice. I like that. Sky High Seesaw. Okay, let me just quick Google that. We are late anyways. Ah, I see. I remember like a seesaw which you can do with 4 people, and it was like in Jackass, and they put that seesaw in the middle of a bull's ring. Ah, it's on Burning Man. Yeah, of course. Burning Man always have this crazy stuff. So there will be this guy down here. Very high one with some ropes. Well, at least it's one of them. Very nice. Thank you for sharing the information. I really like that one. And then we have one of Xian. Xian made one a very different model. Very instead of just sitting onto the bottom that goes swinging, it's the top part that goes swinging. With those things on it, which you see a lot at. Oh man, what is that called? Shit. I knew what it was called. Like you have a very long rope and then you put this thing onto it and then you just like a cable track. What was it called? Anyhow, no matter what it's called, I like this model down here. It looks very good. I like the wood. Anything else looks very good. Oh man, I'm still wondering what it's called. A zip wire, yeah, that's the one. Very good, thank you. A zip wire. I like the light in that too. Very nice. Then we have one of Fryer coats. Again, another very different model though. I like how it's made out of wood with the tires underneath. A lot of the times you see also the tires are like buried into the ground. I like tires being underneath, as in makes it look like a vehicle type of thing. It looks like it could really work. Now, I would only say that these rings might need to be a little bit more thicker. It could bend easily, I would say. But I like this idea. Looks very nice. Then we have one of 3D Bubble. He made a CMS twin double decker. It's not called, whatever. Yeah, I like this idea of having 2 in 1. We've seen that at the slides. Very interesting model though. I like also how there is like a support thingy right on top here. We didn't see that before. The seats looks very nice. Very simple. It looks like it just works. Whatever. The longer I'm doing this, the more tiring I'm getting. No fighting whose turn it is. That's very good. Yeah. Then we're gonna go to Playground Carousel. Probably said it the wrong way. Yeah, I made this thing down here. The only thing I wanted to see different was the middle part. I wanted to make that yellow too afterwards, but by the comments I should add in a lot more colors. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Then we still have a Seesaw from Kaisen. I know I'm late, but I still wanted to put it here. I appended the grass from the previous one, but everything else took me 25 minutes, so I think it's in time. Very good. I see Blend Vision Studios with a message that has been removed. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing nice. Yeah, Kaisen made another interesting, very rusty type of plating down here. This time you made a very dark looking scene, so it's more apocalyptic type, or you wanted to do something before. The rust looks very nice, looks very randomized, the model looks good. Anything else I cannot really add, it just, you know, looks good. Outmine says it might be the creepiest one. The Bleeding Fingers Playground. It's definitely very interesting. Chernobyl. Oh boy. Back to the Carousel. We brought up 3D Bubbles, who made very much use of making nice bendy shapes in here, making one where you need to stand onto. Very interesting model. I like the radiation sign in the middle. Definitely very interesting. I like that. Then we have one of Iris Jack roundabouts. Pretty simple. When we install this one on the side, we have to bring a wooden child with us to make sure no part of the real child can get stuck. For example, the space below the roundabout is too small for a kid's head to fit in. Yeah. Wow, this is definitely a different one. With one seat in here, and people can just go fast as they want, and then you won't fall out of it, I guess. I like that this model is different from already from anyone else. Normally it's like a sitting one or a standing one for multiple people, and this one is for a single person. I like that one. Very good. Probably have another picture here. There we go. Very small. Yeah, it does the job. I like that. I wonder how it will feels to, you know, sit on here and, you know. Ultimator said, missed the stream again. Did you speak anything good about my entries? I'm never read this to the stream unless you know, someone is posting real life pictures in this case. I like this model, very good. I like the idea to see something different. Then we're gonna go to prior code, which makes a, almost say a fun fair type of idea here. A lot of wood and a lot of colors, a lot of bendy shapes in here. So what I'm guessing is that you sit on here and then hold on onto the pipes, so you won't get thrown forwards. Once again, I like how this is a different model from anything else. I would only say that these planks here are very thin. Knowing people on the day to day, or you know, kids, they might break this off very quick. But anything else, very nice model. Yeah, or you can stand on the lower level. Yeah, could do too. Just depends on how you want to fall off of it when it's going very fast. Very nice. Then we have one of Erwin and Ray trying to make my own carousel, but it ended up running out of time for texturing, powered by the Vault Cube. Erwin always loved the Vault Cube. For some reason, I want to, you know, zoom in on this one. I don't know why. That's definitely once again, a very different design. I like to see different designs. I like how you have like a massive tower on here, you know, looking very decorative. You got some nice seats on here. You can sit with 2 people per side here. I'll bet a child's head won't fit underneath here, so you thought about safety. I like how it's powered by the Vault Cube, so no one has to, you know, run around or take a motor scooter and put the wheel against the side here and then go full gas onto it. Erwin's Corsair runs some power of failure. Hey. Outmind is just jealous that he didn't think of this. I really like this idea of this model down here, especially with the tower in the middle. Really like that. And power it, sure, why not? Maybe it could use like a solar panel to catch the sun with like free power. Or place like a bicycle near it, so someone has to bicycle very quick in order to provide power. Could be very sporty. I like it. And Outmind is gonna get -1 points. In this case, we have one from Raf van Raffles. The Mickey Mouse was downloaded from Sketchfab. The artist that made this is Snoochie31. I misread this the first time. I thought you just downloaded this whole model from Sketchfab, and I was like, that is not something you should do. The Mickey Mouse, it is okay, but I would just say, you know, leave it out. Only need to show your own work. What I do like is that you keep the, you know, keep it with the objective of this machine down here and no background with it and stuff. This piece looks very nice, I have to say. I really like the texturing on the floor. I like the sharing of the white and red colors in here. It slowly reminds me a little bit of a fun fair machinery. This is probably also a powered machine, because how are you gonna make sure this will turn? Like normally you don't have fences around it and you can grab a handle and start running like crazy. It looks good. That is one thing for sure. It looks good. And very dangerous. Should have like a seat belt or... Yep. Iris says it reminds me of those machines that I used to give horses exercise. Yeah, you can just leave out a chair each certain part and just put a horse. So yeah, the horse gets a sporty moment and children are getting the fun. But yeah, it's. I think it's a little bit like the Sea Slide. It's a little bit out of, for a small playground at least. Maybe it could fit in like in a paid one where you pay $1 or $2. Yep. And then we have one of Sheep and L. He also made a very nice one. This one is not safe for a child's head to be stuck underneath it. I don't know how children would ever manage to do that. Apparently it is a thing. It's definitely a strong one. Strong pipes down here. They could either sit on it or just lean against it, or there's enough space for everyone. It's very simple if it's about colors though. What nice model. It says whichever child Mickey Mouse is looking at when it stops is sent to death. Oh boy. Yeah, just pass your doll and you have to make a picture of your doll, Iris. Yeah, it's nice, very simple. Then we have one of Kaisen, 20 minutes and appended world in shader editor and grass. Alright. I don't know why. Let's just scale this bad boy out. Bring it into the screen. Maybe we can see a little bit more. Maybe. Once again, very good rust here. I also noticed that the shape is a little bit bent, or it's like, over time and age, it started to get inclined a little bit. Very nice floor texture in here. I also like that it looks like it is not made from one piece, but a few different pieces together. Yeah, I like it. Erwin says this is nice. Just a little bit of grass here penetrating the metal. Ah, yeah, you mean here at the side. I see now. Yeah. Little beauty mistakes. But overall, very good. Very apocalyptic. Then we're gonna go to the spring rocker. Oh boy. This one is of mine. I wanted to go for a little motorcycle. If I could have done one thing different, then this stand here, or whatever it's called for the feet, should have been at the front and not at the back. For whatever reason, because I've got idea when you sit on it, you need to put your feet back. You need to put a lot of more force on it than if it would be over here for some reason. Anything else? Very simple. I like this model though. Outmine says it needs a red seat. Yeah, maybe a visible seat would be better. Yep, you're right about that. Then we have one of Iris Jack spring rocker. These were real hard to put together. They came in a box and were assembled on site, and it was actually raining. And yes, it looked as badly designed as this IRL picture in 30-minute chat. I got some air stuck in my throat. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's not a bad of a model though. And yeah, here you got like the stand for the feet at the front. It looks like the real life picture has more stuff on it though. Yeah, a little bit more here and there. But the model itself, I think it looks good. It just looks like that it does what it needs to do. Only I got the feeling like this is very high compared with the kid that is gonna need to climb on here and have his feet down here. Like the feet butt ratio looks a lot smaller than the step up ratio of the butt and the feet. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'll guess you know what I mean. No, I wasn't kidding. It could use something. You're right. Then we have one of Sheep NL. The first time trying anything 3D like this and not happy how it turned out. Should have stuck with something flat. Oh boy. What kind of monster did you create down here? Something flat. Well, could be. I'm not saying that it would be wrong. It's just nice to see something different, like a nice 3D model. You can hold onto the ears, I guess, you know, to be more safe. I like the this thing down here, the horn. Is that called a horn in English? Whatever, this thing, you know what I mean. Unicorn is a nightmare feel. Yeah, it adds some rust and could easily fit in Kaisen scene though. Add some eyes that are looking at you. Horn, okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's nice. It looks different from anything else. I would only say this spring down here needs some smoothness onto it. You know, because this whole model is pretty smooth and it looks like, you know, it's like still on flat mode. Could be wrong though. Then we have one of 3D Bubble. I've been sitting in one of these as a kid and as grown up probably. 3D Bubble went for a 2D one, but on both sides. It's like a car, you can sit into this. As a grown up, this especially fun. You can, you know, go all the way back and your back is touching the ground there. I like this model. I like the little knobs details on here. It's very good. It's a nice car here. A lot of IRL in the chat. Yeah, I like this model. Different from anything else. The spring looks nice. The car looks nice. I like it. And then we have one of Kaisen, and someone was mentioning the one of Kaisen looks actually like this model, but then, you know, apocalyptic kind of style. And of course, the longer you look at it, the more it doesn't look like it. This looks like a fish, or you look at the top of the ship Enterprise of Star Trek or something. I like this idea, but then with a different kind of side panel. Once again, the rust looks very much on point, very nice. The surrounding scene looks on point, also very nice. It's supposed to be a fish. You didn't say anything about the grass this time. You make me read 5 times that the grass is a pendant, but this time, yeah. Very nice. Nothing much to add to this, actually. Then we have one of prior code, maybe a little light. This is definitely a very different model, though. One with 4. I like this idea. Only, I would say, I understand why you've been doing this. Only it feels like it's a little bit too low. Or you make this for the feet. But I feel like if you bump already a little bit too much to the ground, then you will hit the ground immediately with these things. But I like this model in overall though. I like how there's place for 4 people in here. I think it's a very refreshing idea of what we have seen so far from anyone else. Very thick springs. It is only a shame you've made like this. I think it looks like a wooden structure, mostly seen underneath Christmas trees. Because the plank on here, this wooden plank, looks very, very good. The texture on it seems to be very good. Or at least from what I can see here. I don't know if I can scale it up much more. Yeah, you can see it a little bit better. Like it has like rusty nails or whatever it is, screws. And the plank looks very nice. But this down here, I'm not a fan of it. Maybe you could have just like made like little square concrete foundation underneath this one and that one. I think it would have looked a lot better. Yeah, than this Christmas tree support. Alright. Then we're gonna go to day number 7, and I just called it a total scene. So, surprise, surprise, the whole thing was to put everything together. The first one is of me. Here you can very much see that everything kind of has the same color. The only thing that I don't like is the grass though. I tried to get the grass good, but the more I was multiplying the grass, Blender all of a sudden starts to be troublesome. And I think it's because I gave the pellets on here way too high vertices. I actually made it a ring of 8. Like a, yeah, ring of 8. And there are a lot of these in here. I should have made them square. I made it later on again. I don't know if I can get the different render real quick out of my thing. There we go. Yeah, this is very bright. I used a new type of skybox down here. I do want to make a video about that. It's a new feature in Blender 2.9, which is super handy. Of course, I already played around with it afterwards. But yeah, I like the grass a lot better here than here. Still, it doesn't look very good, and I'm going to need to get onto the grass, make it look better. I used to make very nice grass, and now it looks really bad though. Yep. And someone mentioned I need to add in more colors, so I'll keep that in mind for next time. Then we're gonna go to Iris Jack. 20 minutes to compile, 2 hours to render grass, rentless bits. Have Devo enjoyed this type of challenge, JB? That's very good to hear. Thank Outmind, I guess. I'm still confused who came up with this. Hopefully we can think of a similar idea. My mom said you were my real dad. Oh. You make me shy though. The first thing I really liked straight away was the grass. I was like, this is the grass I want. I wanted a nice filled up bush. I like to, you know, have a nice filled up bush. I'd rather, you know, fall onto this grass. Yeah, this is very nice. I really like this one. I really like how you got the little pathways between it. I like how it's spread out. You got a lot of colors in here. Looks very nice. Yeah, it looks good. The path look also very interesting. I like this one. I think it looks very. Is my stream still okay? People are dead all of a sudden. Yeah, very good. That's all I got to say about it. And yeah, thanks for the compliment, and give your mom a big kiss of me. Then we're gonna go to Kaisen. It's creepier than I thought it is going to be. Yeah, sometimes it goes too far. Afterwards, you don't know what you're creating. I believe Hitler had the same problem with that. It went just a little too far, he thought afterwards. It looks definitely very creepy though. I think it looks very good in overall. I also like the sapling trees that you've been using here. Maybe it could, you know, you could make it like into a nice Halloween scene by adding a piece of fence. Like a fence that has fallen over, like a metal fence with sharp spikes on it. A piece has fallen over, another part has been buried, and that kind of stuff. Looks very good. Are you guys still alive, by the way? Got silence all of a sudden in the chat. Hello? Anyone say something? Why is no one saying something? Oh wait, maybe my chat isn't going. Could be possible too. You need to... Okay, I need to refresh the chat. There is no refreshing chat. I'm afraid if I do close anything, then my stream will be screwed. Okay. Everyone is confirming it. Snap. I need to do something because we need to vote soon. Okay, I'm gonna close the chat. Oh, now it's back again. Okay. And then I need to open it in a new tab again. Please still be alive. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Alright, the chat is still alive. I thought you guys died for a second. Thank you for warning me in the Discord, by the way. Let me see what you guys were all saying. I need to go back. Oh, people were mentioning my things. Okay. So Umkar's first and thought it was the same, but you've tipped over. Okay, I kind of go from there. Just reading the chat because I've missed a lot of stuff. Very clean, thank you. Grass behind actually looks like it's HDRI from my one. Alright. I cannot imagine. Looks like the nukes has been dropped. Yeah, okay, I'm just reading the chat still. I didn't like the most of my model, but they were not nearly the same style, so I didn't bother the playground. Padding is cool. That's probably from Iris Jack. Nice contrast from Grassy Pitch. Stream is okay. 2 Spring Rockers. Very spooky. You can just imagine. Silent Hill. Okay, this and that. There's no silence. Okay, from here the chat is gonna be funky. Yeah, I like how people say, you need to refresh, the chat looks okay, but I couldn't see all of that. No Jack, I'm your father. Frank is back again. Ugh. Okay, the stream is done. No, okay. Gonna go for Christmas this year, blah blah blah. Okay, I am back on track. My apologies. Yes. Alright, then we're gonna go to Erwin Sunny Ray real quick. Erwin didn't make anything. He was too late again, so he just dropped in this into the chat. I think. Is the chat again being screwed? Live chat. Top chat? The chat is still alive, okay. Whew. But Erwin Sunny Ray made this a 3D sketch fab. Let's quick go to it. It'll take too long. Alright, look at this. And we made Sketchfab stuff. I really like that because personally I like this a lot more than an animation, because animation just shows a turnaround and you just have to deal with it. And Sketchfab, you can just really go around. Yeah, it looks very nice. I like how to go around. We can just have a closer look up to things, and can we actually... I believe I had a controls at some point, but I lost it already. Maybe arrow keys. Okay. Scroll. Right mouse, left mouse. Okay. Yeah. It looks good. There is a lot of light. Your models look like a nice size. I think it worked out pretty well. I'm glad you got it to work. Only I cannot really do an action recently. Spring rocker has been removed for everyone's safety. Yeah, that's a good one. And it's a VR output. Yeah, I need a VR for this kind of stuff. It would be even be more insane. Very nice, Erwin. I like it. Okay. Let's quick go to product code. Very basic. I've seen this one before, and I do have something to say about this. You should have. I can tell onto this one that you have used weight painting, and the only reason why you see like these squares down here is because weight paint focus, if I'm not wrong, on the vertices. So when your squares are very big, it will be very noticeable that you've used weight paint on this one. So the best thing to do is add as many vertices for the ground as possible, so the weight paint can do way more detail onto this. Spring rocker, yeah. Yeah, need more mesh. So select this, go into edit mode, and yeah, give it some more loops, or what is it called? Duplicate, right? Let me see. Select all. Subdivide, that is what I mean. My apologies. Yeah, subdivide. But anything else, I like how you have smeared some dirt around. It makes it look way more realistic though. Only a shame, but I said it before, is this floor down here. Here you can really see it looks out of context, or whatever it's called. You know, just like make like little foundations of concrete or whatever, and it would look already a lot better. Yeah, but anything else looks fine so far as it looks. Yeah, got a lot of swings down here. Very good. Then we have one off 3D bubble. Just gonna play this thing. This goes around. Oh, I like that you've animated this guy down here. What is that? It's only a shame. Alright. It's only a shame that you, well, of course you only got 30 minutes of time, that you didn't make like everything do something. So the swing, this just turns around, and this swings. But I like this little detail that this guy is rocking forwards and backwards. I like the massive tree in the kind of in the middle of it. It's a very nice detail. Here we have some more pictures of it. The grass almost looks on point. I really like how it's like little bushes of grass here and there. Sometimes when a field has been redone, like the grass is regrowing, you got a lot of space between it, but the grass is like really fresh. And another one from a different angle. 3D Bubble says forgot about the grass particles. One ghost playing on the rocker. Really nice composition 3D. It is very nice. I like also how you've used just a black background to keep it simple, and it really makes your artwork just bang out of the background. No transparency, no white background. I like that a lot more. It makes the colors really come out. So that was that. A very long one this time. I tried to do my best to go quick as possible. So in this case, we are going to vote. I got my paper ready already, so let's go all the way up, and I believe we actually have 60 entries, so it's kind of logic that it takes a little bit longer. Shouldn't go too high though. There we go. So in this case, let me get my paper. There we go. Fill it up. The first one is a swing set. I think the best thing to do is also get the list of Blender in the front of your nose. It's gonna be a lot of names. In this case, let me just first put a thingy in the chat. Let me know who you are going to vote for. Will it be SheepNL, 3D Bubble, JB Blender, Erwin Sunnyray, Merlin, Raf, Kaisen, Ultimator, Iris Jack, Prio Codes, or I believe, yeah, that will be it. I'm scrolling down enough, so if I missed you, my apologies. I think you already vote, people. I'm just going to scroll down. Yeah, that's it. All right. We have Erwin Sunnyray. You have 3D Bubble. Yeah, but please just keep it one by one, or else I'm gonna get confused there. So one by one. So one vote for Kaisen, 3D Bubble, Raf, Kaisen. Two for Kaisen. Another 3D Bubble, so one for Kaisen, so it's 3 against 2. One for Raf, so it's 3 against 2 and 2. Oh boy. I feel like Kaisen is gonna win everything. Yes, so if no one has anything to say anymore, then this winning point is gonna go to Kaisen. Ultimator is too busy asking about a little boy. Okay, Kaisen it will be. So Kaisen, congratulations at the swinging set. I'm gonna put your ass in my folder. It will be 30 minutes. Kaisen, very good. Alright, we're straight away gonna go to... oh yeah, come on, hurry up man. We're already being here for 2 hours. Just go for the second one. We're gonna go for the slides. Let me put a thing in the chat. So for the slides, there is me, SheepNL, Erwin Sandiray, Sian, Iris Jack, Raf van Ravels, Jeep, Iris Jack, Kaisen, Ultimator, Prior Code. I could say 3D Bubble, but it all depends on you guys. Alright, I see a Kaisen, I see an Iris Jack. I see another Iris Jack, and another Iris Jack, and another Iris Jack, and another Iris Jack, and another Iris Jack. So in this case, I'll guess it's gonna be Iris Jack with the anti-fat people slide. Or for girls with very thick thighs. Anti-thick thighs girl slide, whatever. So congratulations, Iris Jack. Okay, then we go. Ultimators this time on time. Oh wait, which one? Oh geez, it's gonna get. The second one. Is this the first one? Oh, okay. So I think everyone likes this one, right? Okay, okay. My apologies. It is... You guys care about fat people and girls with thick thighs? Let me see. Live stream. 30 minutes. Remove Iris Jack. And add Iris Jack. There we go. The right one for Iris Jack. You're welcome. Let me put a thing in the chat, and then we are quick gonna go for the monkey bars. We have one of JB Blender, Kaisen, SquareX, Sheep NL, 3D Bubble, Iris Jack, Brio Code, Cian, Erwin Sunnyray. Let me hear your names in the chat. We have one for Sheep NL. Yeah, it is a very nice one though. Two for Sheep NL. Two for Cian. I hope I say it the right way. Cian, whatever. 212. Sheep NL and Cian, yes. Another one for Sheep. So there's 3 for Sheep. Then 2 for Cian. Cian. While we wait for 2 seconds more to get the max out of the votes, I'm going to listen.
Cyan.
Cyan! I was pronouncing it the wrong way all the time. So Cyan. Cian. Yes. I'll guess it's gonna be a sheep one. So Sheep NL. Cyan. Yeah, Sheep NL. Congratulations with the monkey bar. Okay. Very good. I like that other people getting chances too to win. Then we gotta go to the Seesaw. We got JB Blender, we got Sheep NL, we got Iris Jack, we got N2A, we got Erwin, Sunny Ray, we have Cyan, we have Prior Code, we have 3D Bubble, and Kaisen. Of course. Let me hear your votes. For a balanced board, we have one for Iris Jack. We have a second one for Iris Jack. Ultimate Iris Jack not voting at all. Then we have Kaisen, Iris Jack, Erwin, Iris Jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of Cyan. I'll bet you just do it, so I need to pronounce it. Another one for Jack. Everyone is jacking off. So we're gonna go for Jack. I guess. So Iris Jack, congratulations on the... Oh, I need to copy the right name here. Why is it not copying? It says Sheep NL. Copy and paste. Alright. Oh, I'm pretty amused. Iris Jack number 2. Alright. Yeah, blue-green. I think that's a better one. And then we gonna go for I believe it's called Carousel. JB Blender, 3D Bubble, Iris Jack, Prior Code, Erwin Sunny Ray, Raffle, Sheep NL, and Kaisen are the ones for that. Let me hear your votes. Let me see.
Carousel.
Carousel.
JB, I love you.
Ah, thank you. I love you too. Alright, let me see in the chat. For the spinning wheel, that's a good one too. Kaisen, Iris Jack, 2 for prior code, 3 for prior codes, 2 for 3D, 1 for me. Oh, how kind. I have to. Come on. Don't be so serious. 4 for prior code. Then prior code it's going to be so prior code, congratulations on winning the spinning wheel. And then we're gonna go for the last single objective, and that will be the spring rocker. So in this case we have JB, we have Iris, we have Sheep NL, 3D Bubble, we have Kaisen or Prio Code. Let me hear your votes. Let me hear your votes. You have 1 for Sheep NL. One for Erwin, 1 for me, 1 for 3D Bubble, Iris Jack, another 1 for JB. Alright. And we have 2 for Iris Jack, 2 for JB. 2 for 3D Bubble. We got 4 for Jack. Then in this case, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. This one is gonna go to Iris Jack too. So if no one has something to say, then yep. Iris Jack. Huh? I made a mistake. Oh no. Oh snap, let me just go back. Prior code. I think I've made a mistake here. It is spring rocker is gonna go to... Huh? Oh, I see what I've done wrong. Okay, I see what I've done wrong. Prior code needs to move up to the... Yep, that one thing. Let me just get the name of it. Playground. Yes. Okay. Playground Carousel. And then the other one, what did I say? Iris Jack. It will be this one. Okay, there we go. Alright, almost made a mistake. Okay, that means Iris Jack number 3. So congratulations on winning the spring rocker. And then we're gonna go to the overall scenes, the total scene. Let me just put a thinky down in the chat. We got JB Blender, we got Iris Jack, we got Kaisen, we got Erwin Sunny Ray, we have Prior Code, we have 3D Bubble. 1 for 3D Bubble. Kaisen. Alright, I think you well deserved this one. So, Kaisen, well deserved. Congratulations on winning the top total scene of the daily 30 minutes. Very nice. Alright. Well, that is gonna be that. So in this case, we need to have a new objective for the next one. 76, 77. All right. Yeah, and then on the last day, an orgy. Or orgy. Called. Something more YouTube friendly, please. Thank you. If no one knows anything, did we do tools? Well, we did tools, but I believe it's a very, 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 very long time ago. For the next team, how about a sport? Something like you tell a sport, and we can make anything related to it. For example, you say table tennis, we make bats, ping pong balls, or tables, tools, app logo. Sure. Yes. I'm a little bit away with my mind all of a sudden. I think sport is a good idea. By the way, we are almost onto the next year anyway, so then we can look back at certain other competitions and redo them over again, and maybe you can look at your own work from back then if you have been improving or not. Can't wait to make a ping pong ball. Well, it needs like molding details and maybe a name onto it. How about we model anvils, coffee, and donuts? Oh boy. Yeah, okay, let's just do sports. Help me with stuff. Sure. a table tennis item slash is items. So if you have more time, you can make more and impress people. Or you need to think of something very special. Table tennis. I need some help, guys. What kind of sport can we make certain items to it? Make a professional climbing item slash s. Basketball. Basketball item slash items. Okay, I need 3 more. Let me see. Hurling, hurl. Yeah, snowboarding, skiing. Make a snowboarding slash skiing. English. Snowboard, ski. Items. I'm getting a little bit tired here, so my brain doesn't work optimal anymore. Hockey, soccer. Yeah. Water sports. Bowling, I think, is a fun one. We can make or either pins or a bowling ball or a whole bowling track. So we're bowling, snowboarding slash ski, basketball, professional climbing, table tennis, and one more. Golf. Golf items. Sure, why not? It's you guys' party here. A golf item slash items. Shall we do the last day a total scene again? Or something else? A national sport. That sounds more like something for the weekly. No total scene this time? So next time, total scene again? Come on guys, let me know. Or, for the last day, make a creation out of the objects from the last 6 days. Okay, you know what? Let's add in archery, whatever. I will think of something for next time again when we can make a total collection scene then. And, you know, yeah, I think that's a better idea because I don't have anything ready, something good for it. For this time, it's gonna be a normal weekly. So 7 days making something, and next time we're gonna make a total scene again. That okay? Yeah, we're also going to do medals, yes. I don't know, prior code has a good one though. Alright. A long one this time. The theme of this week is sport items. And for today, task for today is to make a table tennis items if you can make more of them. And then I'll make sure for the week after this competition that we have something fun again. There we go. I think everything is fine. 76 should be good. Table tennis, sport items. Alright, there you guys go. I want to thank you all for being at the stream for so long. Thank you all for your ideas. Thank you all for your effort and for joining in. No, I don't have nuts for this time. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy your toilet, Iris. Yes, Wednesday there will be the weekly with the country foods. We have, I would say, we have 2.5 entry because it's just a random can, and these two are already amazing. I hope more will be in here. I'll try to make at least one too. It's not gonna be much. At least it's something. Alright guys, thank you all. And hope you will have a good week. And yeah, may the best one win again. Alright, bye guys.